Now, I read that with, and you sounded in part like your great Prime Minister, Sir Robert Menzies, who famously declared he was British to his bootstraps. And your point was that these ties of blood end. No, don't laugh. I found that very touching from Bob Menzies, and I thought it was true in his day. I look at Justin Trudeau in Ottawa and Jacinda Ardern in Wellington, and even Scott Morrison in Canberra, and I worry whether we are quite so connected as we were. You use a phrase, where is it? This was a great phrase, I thought. Bind itself to the shadow of empire. And it can be tricky binding yourself to a shadow. There's got to be a bit more to it than that, hasn't there?
It is, and the shadow of empire is actually quite a strong thing, and the European states know this because they have the shadow of empire all over the place. So European states that have histories together and shared histories, they still feel a deep connection. And Australia, I mean, we still have a majority of people in Australia who either have relatives in England or who are only a few generations removed. And that bond is strong. It's between every individual in society. So it's not about the government connections to our parent nation. It's about the connections of every single person. And it's the same with America. Australians have very strong connections with the people of America. And you can tell that, for example, if America tried to go to war with Australia, the armies wouldn't do it. The people wouldn't fight. And that's what I mean by the shadow of empire, this unspoken bond between certain countries, which goes deeper than our paper alliances, our treaties, and our official agreements. And that's what matters when push comes to shove in a war. Who will come and save us, and who can we build alliances with? And in Australia's case, it will be things like the AUKUS agreement between the UK and America.